What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you had a great day. Hope you all having a great night. Getting into this episode, GH. Now, I know a lot of us have said that we hope this Pikeman story ends because it's been dragging. And you got to be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. And we got it. We got the ending. The problem is that we sat through this long ass story with a whole bunch of moving and changing parts throughout the story. And this is the bullshit ending that we get. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody who's at the top at GH right now needs their pink slips. They need their termination papers. They need to get their walk-in assignments. Because what the hell was this? We sat through this damn story for the last 2 years, I want to say. And this is the result. So Jason was gone for all that long. And this case wrapped up in a matter of moments. With a snap of a finger, it's done. Just like that. Everybody free. The recording is somehow mysteriously missing. And that was the key piece of evidence in this whole thing. That was their first fucking mistake. Because first of all, Cates was stupid from the jump. Because why would you arrest Carly based off one little piece of audio? You had one recording. Why not try to get more evidence? One recording, that's all. That's the whole evidence. You're going to base a whole trial based off of that. A recording. So just like that, and that's been my thought. Like, okay, so what the hell you gonna do if that shit just get thrown out of court? And look what happened. The shit went missing, and boom, case dismissed, charges dropped. Cates was everything about him been stupid. Everything about him been stupid. But I hate that they wrote him that way. That they wrote him to turn into Sonny, because that's what he was doing. He was becoming vindictive. He was becoming a user, manipulative. He was doing all the things that he tried to accuse Sonny of being. He was becoming. And that's what I said he was going to do. He was going to become Sonny. Using underhanded tactics, doing whatever it takes. Like, why not just be above board? I mean, if you're going to come after him, come after him. But come after him with facts. Don't try to manipulate and scheme your way to get a conviction. That's corny. You know what I'm saying? You say that you're that good of an agent. Prove it. Get the evidence. Go get him based off of facts. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to pull all these little tricks and stunts to try to get him, and it backfired. That was stupid. Sonny need to learn how to listen too, because Dante and Michael been told him to stop trying to go after Jagger, and this man was dead ass about to knock him on the floor. I'm like, Sonny, you just don't listen. And I get it, he off his medications, but sir. And even Jocelyn noticed that man was off. She was like, maybe he off his medication. I don't know why they not checking. But then again, I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't even care at this point if I was any of them. Because how many times y'all going to keep trying to get this man on his meds and get him right? It's tiring. At some point, he got to step up. Because you've been taking these pills all these years. You know when they're not working. You know when they're off. Or you feel off. Come on, you know. At some point, you got to take accountability. He ain't no little kid. He know how to take his meds. You know what they do when they work and when they're not. Like, it's bullshit. So yeah, Jason stayed away from his kids all this long just for this damn case to be over in a matter of moments. Like, that is so dumb. Like, I would have never took the deal in the first place because the evidence was flimsy. It was flimsy. One recording, that's all the feds had. That's not enough to convict. I mean, granted, you don't want to take a chance on it, but still, it's like I would have. That's just dumb. And you know what? I can't wait for Carly. I wonder if Jason ever gonna find out that Carly told Brennan everything about what was going on. I wonder if he ever gonna know about that and what his reaction gonna be. He probably not gonna care. He probably gonna be mad for 10 seconds, but you know him, he gonna be right back to lapping up her shit like usual. It was so funny watching Anna go confront Brennan, even though she didn't know he was there. But once she figured he was there, like, he popped up. I love that little devious ass smile of his. That shit is funny. Like, I like Brennan. I love the facial expression he had when he found out that Carly was being targeted by Cates. Like, once he heard that, his whole face changed. His whole face changed. Because you never know with Brennan. Like, you never know if you could really trust him or not. You know, you don't know what agendas he have. You know what I mean? But I feel like, looking at him, I feel like he genuinely do like Carly. And I feel like once he heard that his boo was in trouble, that recording went missing. That recording went missing quick. Soon as he heard his boo thing was in trouble. I got a feeling he gonna make his way back to Port Charles and try to get with her. He's smitten by that woman. It's something about Carly. I think he just like her. Like, he like her tenacity. I think he like that fire that she got. You know what I'm saying? I think her attitude, everything about her just turned him on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like a woman that's fiery. I think that's what he like. You know, he like a woman that's gonna talk back and not be submissive. Because, you know, Carly ass is far from submissive. She don't listen to nobody. God himself could tell her a command. She's still gonna do the opposite of what the Lord say. Heathen. So Brennan wasn't playing no games. Like, he got that shit he got that recording up out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry. So basically everything is copacetic. He's a free man. He back at the WSB. Valentine, all of them are pretty much off the hook with this Pikeman situation. I said, well, damn, that was quick. They just dropped this shit like crazy. But it's a bunch of storylines that they haven't followed up on or whatever. Like, Austin's still lying on that floor. That man got shot months ago. We ain't heard a damn peep out of that story. And what happened to Jennifer Smith and the LA syndicate, the West Side syndicate, the West Coast syndicate that was coming after Sonny? What happened with the West Coast? She was on the phone with somebody. What happened with that? Like, it's just a lot of open-ended stuff like that I was intrigued by. I wasn't really intrigued by who killed Austin, but I was intrigued by Jennifer Smith talking with somebody about taking down Sonny. Like, was that tied to Valentine too? Like, there's just no, you know, continuation. There's no continuity to none of this, and it sucks. So Anna might as well hop on her little broom and take her little ass back to Port Charles, because you got all the answers that you sought. Like, basically, you know, Valentine and Brennan pulled the fast one. They did what the hell they had to do. The WSB wanted to separate themselves from Pikeman, so they took down Pikeman just so they could separate themselves from it, because it was getting too messy. I feel like that was a weak ending to this storyline. It was. And Sonny was over there tripping. Like, this man sitting there telling them, oh, you should have told me from the beginning, and Jason, you should have called me 3 years ago. Now I'm gonna take care of Brennan. I'm gonna take care of Kate's myself. I'm like, Sonny, leave that man alone. Don't go after that man. Sonny just don't listen. Like, he just hard-headed. He is just super hard-headed. You got away with beating him down that first time, but you're not gonna get away with what you about to do next. Like, you being a damn fool. Don't listen. Just so hard-headed. So anyway, Alexis pissed me off in this episode, because she basically trying to tell Molly, oh, don't provoke Christina. Oh, you need to talk to her calmly and, you know, apologize and not keep pushing her, because she gonna push back harder. I feel like that was the dumbest advice, and I thought Alexis was supposed to stay out of this. She was supposed to be Switzerland. And this heifer I just feel like she completely took Christina's side, because I'm Team Molly on this one, because the way Christina been acting and keep talking about, oh, if they break up, I gotta protect this baby, or I gotta take full custody, and Alexis is still on her side. That's dumb. That's dumb. And Alexis being a mother and being in a similar situation like this years ago, even though she wasn't in a surrogate story, but she had her child taken away from her more than once. She had Sam taken away. Then she had Christina taken away from her when they thought the child was Ned. When they thought Christina was Ned's daughter. The Quartermains moved heaven and earth to keep Alexis from that girl. You know what I'm saying? So she knows how that feels. So why would you put another one of your kids through that? No, Molly should not have to play nice. Christina hasn't. I don't blame Molly for wanting her to sign some documents. Like, what's wrong with her wanting to sign this? Just to protect her claim on the child. You know what I'm saying? Once she signs it, it's just a clear-cut document that pretty much states TJ and Molly are the parents. Christina will relinquish all rights and privileges. That's pretty much what it is. Why is it a problem for her to sign that? Other than she wants the child. It's just dumb. And I could see if she wanted the baby because being pregnant bonded her with the child, that would make sense. But her whole reasoning for this is because of TJ and Molly possibly breaking up, which is not happening. The only reason they're arguing is because of Christina. And even if they weren't arguing about Christina, so what? Couples argue. That's what they do. That doesn't mean a breakup. So I feel like Alexis was being dumb as hell for taking Christina's side on it. And I felt like that's what she was doing. That's just my opinion. That's the way it looked to me. So anyway, if I was Molly, honestly, I would have slapped the shit out of Kate's. Because Kate's is just being ridiculous. Like him trying to... Every time somebody go up against Kate's or whatever, or, you know, don't agree with everything he say, oh, you're protecting Corinthos, so you're protecting Sonny. No, that's not what anybody's doing. That's not what everybody's doing. Molly wasn't protecting Sonny. She was protecting the integrity of her office and her job. That's what she was doing, because you can't just hand somebody, I don't give a damn if it is an FBI agent, you can't just hand him county records without the proper protocol and procedure. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the police commissioner's permission to do it, or you got to file a warrant or whatever to have, you know, a court order to look at that. She can't just hand you that stuff. That's not protecting Sonny. That's doing her damn job. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was getting beside himself. And I hate that they wrote him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that. You know, trying to make him out to be the villain. Because even Maxie was trying to call him a snake when she was talking to Spinelli and stuff, and Spinelli was breaking down to her what was going on. Oh, Cates is a snake. No, Kate, in my opinion, Cates was doing his damn job. Do I like the way he went about it? No, he did a lot of underhanded, stupid shit that blew up in his face. But when he first came to town, I can't say I blame him for wanting to take criminals down. That's his job. The problem was he let personal matters interfere with business. 2, he should have never been a part of that investigation to begin with. And his superiors should have never let him be involved in none of this. And mind you, they didn't even know a lot of the stuff that was going on because he pretty much went rogue. But because he knew his superiors would have never allowed him around Sonny, knowing his history with him. They would have never. That compromises the whole investigation. And Kate should have known better. Should have known better. That was a stupid move on his part. But yeah, that was just dumb. So anyway, moving on from that, I like the scenes with Nina and Wiley and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That little boy light up every time he see Nina. Like, that little kid lights up when he see her. You could probably tell that's probably his favorite grandmother, because every time she with him, he just light up like a Christmas tree. It was so funny because Nina sitting there talking about, oh, I'm just on a work break. You know, I better get back to the office. Ma'am, you run Crimson. You could take a long lunch break if you want to. Hell, you could knock off the rest of the day, and she knows she can. But that's the thing, though. Even when she gave Wiley his birthday gift, I hate that she had to tiptoe around Willow. Like, oh, was it okay if I gave him that? Was it too much? Was I overstepping? I hate that everything she does, she feels like she got to ask permission because she don't want to overstep. That's just dumb. Like, I can't walk on eggshells around people 24/7. I can't do it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got to walk around eggshells around you, I just don't want to be around you. Like, I got to speak freely. I got to be able to be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if I'm not being me, that means I'm being a shell of myself, and I can't do that. That's just not what it is. And I hate that she even agreed to Michael's little stupid deal, even though it didn't come to that. But I hate that she was going to sit there and help him with the congressman or whatever just to help Carly. That's so dumb. Telling Nina, oh, you know, Nina was telling Willow, oh, you know, I know how important Carly is to this family. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if Carly was the Pope. I wouldn't have lifted a finger to help her. Not a finger. Because in my opinion, Nina don't owe her nothing. And Carly don't owe her nothing. They both done wrong to each other. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I wouldn't have lifted a finger because that's not Nina's problem. You know, they could bring up Nixon Falls and the you know, the stuff that led up to all of this all they want to, and try to blame Nina for all of this all they want to. But no, I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't be helping nothing. You got me messed up. But I think that was pretty much everything. Yeah, I think that was pretty much everything in this episode. Um, Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Hope you all have a great night. Peace.